Franklin Roosevelt steps into the worst economic crisis in the history of the world when he's president. So he's a man who's got a lot of challenges.
The nation was in trouble. The danger was not just that capitalism would fail, but if capitalism failed, it would bring down representative democracy with it.
His first contribution was to say, I have a plan to fix this. And his New Deal legislation helped create economic stability and lay the foundation for an economic renaissance that continued for decades and decades after he left office.
This great nation will endure as it has endured, will revive and will prosper. So first of all, let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
The second great crisis that Roosevelt faces is World War II. He realizes very early on that the U.S. will get involved in this war. And so the question for him is, how does he get the American people on board?
What made Franklin Roosevelt a great leader was his visionary ability to make the case for his ideas.
I want to talk with you about a number of subjects that directly affect the future of the United States.
President Roosevelt came in at the right time to take advantage of this new technology called radio that could broadcast his voice all over the country, and was able to use that tool to win over voters.
I think it's very difficult to identify one leadership quality that's responsible for his success. But I think that I would point to his ability to rely on others. He has the wisdom and confidence to know he needs a brain's trust, that he can't solve all the problems of the Depression on his own.
He looked all over the country, and he brought to Washington the smartest people he could find.
When we think about what kind of person Franklin Roosevelt is, I think one of the things that strikes me most is the stretch that he had to make to go from being a wealthy patrician American to being this man who understood the poorest, most dejected American worker on the street. And to have them think, to believe that he understands them.
Franklin Roosevelt bequeathed to the working people of this nation, to the poor, to people of color, to immigrants, a sense that the government was theirs, and the government was going to look after them and do the best for them.